friends, welcome back to my channel. Sas here. I'm here to do another review of Life After Lockup / Love After Lockup. And y'all, when I tell you last night, I was entertained. I was entertained. Let's get into it. Alright, let's start off with Andrea and Lamar because that brought me so much humor. Alright, humor. So Andrea and Lamar, they are on their way to visit Lamar's brother. Now you know Andrea, okay? Andrea is not excited. She don't care nothing about Lamar's brother or his friends because she sees them as bad influences, okay? So she don't want to be nowhere around them. In fact, she don't want Lamar to be nowhere around them, you know, since he's an ex-felon and all. And she feels like they are a bad influence and he is going to get sent back to the pokey if he continues to hang around them. So, they get there, alright, y'all. Honey, Lamar's friends to have their own show. Okay. These cast of characters here. So they get to Menace to Society's house. Alright, so the minute Andrea hits the door, she says, "What's that smell?" "I smell it. I smell it." She wasn't even quiet about it. She wasn't whispering. She was at her regular tone voice, and she said, "I told you. I told you. I told you. I smell it. I smell it." So here's Lamar. Lamar was like, "It's alright, it's just a little bit of weed." Okay, weed is legal here in California. Alright? It's just a little bit of herb. It's okay. She was like, "No, I can't do it." Alright? "I cannot be in this house. It is choking me up." Okay? It's making my eyes water. Alright? This is not the Mormon faith. Honey, she done pulled out the Mormon faith. "I can't do this." Okay? This is in chapter Malcolm of DCC's Minister Society Palms 13.6. I cannot be around weed. And so here's that. Lamar was like, "Now what Bible is that in? What Mormon Bible is that in? Thou shalt not smoke weed." I thought I had to die. Andrea, she gets up. Her and Lamar leave. Now they were not in there no longer than 5 minutes. Alright. Meanwhile, the cast of Menace to Society 2 was just looking around. They were like, "If you don't get this heifer out of this house killing my buzz, I will want Andrea nowhere near my house. She is a buzz killer." So, they in the car, they're going back and forth, alright? Andrea was like, they are in there smoking weed. You don't even supposed to be around that stuff, okay? And so here's Lamar. Lamar was like, "You making a big deal out of nothing. It's just weed." So they go back and forth, end up home. Andrea said, "Look, I need to go back home. This ain't my scene. I need to go back to Utah with my white friends and my Mormon church. We all need to hold hands and sing 'Kumbaya, my Lord,' and you coming with me." So here's Lamar appeasing her. Lamar was like, "Okay, all right, I'm gonna go back to Utah, okay, just to shut her up. But if she thinks that my permanent home is gonna be Utah, she got another thing coming. It ain't happening. I'm LA, true and true, okay? It ain't nothing you can do about it, all right?" So Lamar is gonna go back to Utah for a visit just to appease Andrea. Y'all, when I tell you Andrea is on a whole new level of foolishness, well, Andrea, let me ask you a question. You married a convict with a shady past who still dresses like a 90s character for every hood movie we have seen. Okay? Why in the world would you think anything any different? What were you expecting? You got your husband sitting in the Lamar is a whole mess, okay? A whole mess. But something about Lamar and his crew, I can get down with. I'm not down with the weed smoking, but if they weren't smoking no weed, I bet you they're fun to hang out with. Child, look, Andrea, if you don't take your butt back to Utah, take your kids, take you back to Utah, okay? Stay there. This is not your scene, child. Y'all, that is Andrea and Lamar. Did y'all get a kick out of that? Whoo! I got a good old chuckle. Moving on. All right, let's talk about Britney and Latino Heat. Now, Britney done lost her mind for a split second. Britney goes to Latino Heat and said, listen here, we need to talk. Latino Heat was like, what's up? She's still feeling a little emotional about Sasha going to prison for 10 years, okay? Because of the decision Sasha made, all right? So she thought it was a good idea to let Latino Heat know that she feels like Sasha will be a fantastic godmother for their child. Britney, now, I'm cool with Sasha, okay? Sasha seemed like a cool chick who made several bad decisions, okay? She made several mistakes. But honey, to have her as your child's godmother, absolutely not, okay? Just like Latino, he said, I say what now? She's in prison for 10 plus years, okay? What you talking about? What if something happened to us? How's she gonna be a godmother in prison? And so here's Britney. Well, we'll work that out when we come to it. How you gonna get to it when you dead, girl? Britney said, I don't have anyone else, which is sad. That's sad on its own. You mean to tell me you don't have no great aunt, cousin, nobody? It's just you, Latino Heat, the kids, Amanda and Sasha. That's all you have in your life. Child, that is some type of sad. So, Latino Heat said, oh no, no, this ain't gonna happen. Alright? She is in prison, and furthermore, you weren't even supposed to be around her. How many times do I have to beat this dead horse? Okay? Latino Heat said you don't even supposed to be around felons. Okay? You don't even supposed to be thinking about them. Here you are trying to get some type of visitation, custody with baby boy, and you still talking about felons. He was like, no, you cannot, no. So of course Britney, she goes on and on about how Sasha's her best friend, and about how Sasha don't do drugs, and no, Britney, okay. Yes, let's say she does get out in 6-7 years, all right? Okay, then y'all can talk about, her possibly being the godmother. And if she keeps on the straight and narrow for 2 to 3 years after the initial, outage of the prison, then yes, then maybe she can be the godmother. But now you let your emotions, get the best of you. You are hurting because your best friend just got sentenced to 10 plus years. Britney, I'm going to need for you to put on your thinking cap. I totally agree with Latino Heat on this. So, of course, Latino Heat, he goes and, sees his mom. He tells his mom all this, and his mom was like, what? Terrible decision. No. That girl does not need to be the baby's godmother. I absolutely agree. So, Latino Heat, I guess he ate his Wheaties that morning. He starts bringing up the custody issue, the whole Giovanni, okay? Tito, all right, is the baby's father. Latino Heat and Britney is the baby's mother, if y'all don't know. Now, according to Latino Heat, all right, Tito has been absent, all right? The majority of the time, Giovanni stays with Latino Heat and Britney. Now, I asked this question before. While Britney was in prison and Latino Heat, you didn't know nothing about Giovanni. Who had Giovanni? Was it your mama? Latino Heat? We know it wasn't Britney's side of the family because Britney said she didn't have nobody but Sasha and Amanda. So it wasn't. So who had Giovanni? Was it Tito and his girlfriend or slash wife? Now I really need to see and know that Tito had been. See, we can only go by what the cameras are showing us. We can only go by that. So I'm having a hard time thinking that, Tito is an absentee father. I'm having a hard time believing that. I'm gonna need to hear Tito's side of the story, and we're gonna hear it next week. Okay. So Latino, he says, you know what? I'm about to have a man-to-man conversation with Tito. Okay. I want full custody. Shut up, Latino. You ain't gonna get full custody. Okay. Britney. Now, she knows what's up because Britney says, listen, I'm not asking for full custody, okay? I just want more visitation. That's all Britney wants, okay? She didn't say nothing bad about Tito because she knew that when she was out there wilding out, Tito was holding it down when it comes to Giovanni, I'm assuming, okay? So, Latino, he didn't care nothing about that. Britney told him, do not go over there. Okay, both of y'all are hard-headed. Both of y'all are bulls. Y'all ain't nothing good is going to come out of this. Let me handle it. Latino, he didn't hear all that. Latino, he gets in his car. Honey, whips that vehicle around. Y'all see that? He was like this. And goes to Tito's house. Okay. Now, do y'all remember last season when Britney and Latino Heat went to go visit Tito and his girlfriend slash wife? Giovanni looked so happy. The family looked happy. Everybody looked like they cool. Why is this beef? Lord have mercy. And as we see that sweet Latino Heat and Tito, they're about to throw hands. Ciao. I cannot wait to see that. Because let me tell you something, I like Latino Heat. Tito look like he can bite a brick. I done told y'all he looked like he can bite a brick. Tito, he done been down. Okay, I think Tito done been in prison, child. I cannot wait for next week. Do y'all think Latino Heat is in the right going over there to Tito's house, even though Britney told him not to? And do y'all think that Sasha should be the godmother? Let me know below. Child, let's talk about broke down Scott and Liz. Now, last week we seen Scott pull out a little black box, all right? And Lizzie was like, what is this? She opens up the box and here is Scott proposing to Lizzie again. What's wrong with this man? Y'all, Scott is so special, okay? So he's proposing to Lizzie again. Of course, Lizzie was like, what is this? Again? No. No. Absolutely not. I need to think about this, Scott, okay? We need to discuss this so Scott, his feelings are hurt. He's done been rejected again, all right? So he gets up, runs over to the ocean, and throws this $5,000 ring in the ocean. Y'all, where did Scott get $5,000? Now, I thought he was broke. Now, as y'all remember, he took that other ring. Didn't he flush that down the toilet? All right, and now he's just throwing $5,000 ring into the ocean. What's wrong with him? Okay, he's crying, snot flying, just looking like a fool. You got all this money to burn. So, of course, Lizzie, she's running to the ocean. Oh, my God, Scott, stop it. Scott, stop it. Oh, I found the ring, honey. She found that ring, honey. She would have tangled with Jaws to get that $5,000 ring. Dunna, 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 dunna. She didn't care nothing about no sharks, no jellyfish, no nothing. She getting that $5,000 ring. So, the ring, kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy. They're making up, all right? They're going to work things out. They're going to take it day by day. Y'all, when Jasmine found out about this, she is going to jump off of a side of a mountain. Jasmine's going to lose her mind. So they get back home, and Lizzie, for some reason, going through the drawers. Now, I didn't get why they was in the kitchen going, was she about to cook something? Was she about to cook a prison meal? What was she doing? What was she looking for? But anyway, she comes across a spoon that had some on it. Now, she said that it was some residue from some cocaine. Because she knows what a dope spoon looked like. Honey, she ain't never lied. Honey, if anyone should know what a dope spoon looked like, it's Lizzie. So now she's done accused. So now she is accusing Broke Down Scott of being a cocaine head. She's accusing Scott of using drugs. Absolutely not. I don't think Scott is using drugs. Okay? I just don't see it. So, Scott is like, excuse me, it's a spoon. Okay, what does the other spoons look like? Oh, okay, it's clean. It's clean. Lizzie throwing spoons. Oh, this is clean. Lizzie throwing spoons. Oh, this is clean. Lizzie throwing spoons. She only found one dope spoon. Honey, it probably was something food. But now all of a sudden, there's some drug residue on the spoon. So as we see next week, Charlene is there. And so Lizzie is saying she can take a drug test if Scott takes a drug test. Y'all, what's wrong with Lizzie? I refuse to believe that Scott is up there getting high. I don't see it. No, I don't see it at all. Now, Charlene up in there getting high? That's a question. I don't think so. We'll find out when the drug tests come back next week. How about that? All right. Now let's talk about the trio of fools. Michael, this week, wants to be father, husband of the year. Okay. He wants to be there for Sarah. He wants to step up and be a man. Where was all this energy when you was breaking Megan's back? Where was all this energy? When you fresh got out of jail, your wife about to pop out a baby, but you want to break Megan's back instead of you trying to get to Sarah. Okay. Now here's Michael. Michael done went to the PO to try to get a travel voucher so he can go witness the birth of his daughter, because as you know, he didn't witness the first one. Okay? He didn't witness that one. So now, you know, he wants to witness the birth of this child because he's tired of feeling like a bum. Alright? If you really wanted to be there for this child, you wouldn't have messed up the last time. Wheeling and going out there to see Megan, knowing you had to get back at a certain time, flying down the road. Y'all don't know how to read a GPS. Then you driving behind the wheel you don't even supposed to be behind. Okay? And here you are. You want to be father, husband, man of the year. Michael, I don't buy it. I don't like you. I don't like Michael. Okay? He has shown me that he ain't about nothing. Now look, I know I can be hard. I know. But see, I can only go by what they show us, y'all. Okay? And they have shown us all of Michael's, Megan's, Sarah's shenanigans. Okay? So the PO told Michael, hell no. The PO said you ain't going nowhere. And if you step foot out of Michigan, okay, I'm going to violate you. You better not get on up there to New York. So, Michael, he's upset. He said he's tired of this. Okay? He's tired of being on that ankle bracelet. Well, you put yourself in that ankle bracelet. Okay? So you tired of being tied? Then step up, Michael. Step up. Meanwhile, we have Sarah and her friend. Y'all, that friend want to be with Sarah so bad she can taste it. Every time when Sarah brings up Michael, you know that her friend is vomiting in her mouth. Okay, child. So anyway, her and her are on their way to the hospital. She's being induced. And she's feeling some type of way. You know, Michael was not there for their other child being born, and it looks like, you know, he's not going to be there for this one. And she said, listen, this ain't my first rodeo. It is what it is. You know, it's not going to change anything. I'm going to have this baby today. So she ends up having a beautiful baby girl. Did y'all see that head of hair? I said, Lord, have mercy. I mean, cute as a butt. So she calls Michael, all right, and she was like, you know, well, hello. And so Michael was like, what's up? And so she was like, here's your baby, Rain, because Michael liked that name, Rain, and what Michael wants, Michael gets. So, of course, she named the baby Rain, all right? And Michael, he was feeling overwhelmed, probably a little bit guilty, as he should. He's crying, and he was like, listen, I'm just trying to be the best father I can be. I just want to prove to Sarah that I can be there for my kids, okay? I'm tired of this. He's crying, snot flying. You know, he wants us to believe that he's trying to be the better man, okay? What was his next action? He sends a picture of the baby to Megan. So let me get this straight, Michael. You're trying to be the best you can be. Husband, father, son, man. So you thought it was a good idea to send a picture of your freshly born child that you had with your wife that you wasn't there to witness to your side chick. Here's Megan. Oh, the baby's cute. Honey, I would have cussed it cute. Megan, you should have been like, do I have disrespect across my forehead? What you doing sending me the picture of this baby from your wife? I don't want to see that baby. Why would she want to see that baby? Am I crazy, y'all? No way. No way. I would be like, I don't want to see nothing of this baby. Okay? This baby is with you and your wife. Okay? I don't have nothing to do with this. So, Megan, she's crying. She's feeling conflicted because she don't know what Michael's going to do. You know, with this new baby and all, he may feel like he needs to be with Sarah. No divorce. Okay? With this baby and all. Excuse me, ma'am. Why are you giving Michael any type of choice? He don't have no option in this matter. So why are you giving him an option? Child, I tell you, the trio of fools, I'm so sick of them, y'all. I'm sick. I'm sick of them. Okay, so anyway, that is it with the trio of fools. All right, now let's talk about Clint and Tracy. As we know, they went to Las Vegas because Tracy is off papers, all right? And they are going to celebrate that. Now, Clint, he's feeling some type of way because, as y'all know, he's been having a little online tryst with someone named Stephanie, okay? And he's feeling guilty because he has yet to tell Tracy that this online person has been hitting him up. So they get to Las Vegas, and Clint has not taken his medication because Clint is acting a fool, okay? He is in a miserable mood. He is moody. He is just red in the face. He didn't want to be there. He was just being a Debbie Downer, okay? All right? Now, Tracy, she sees this and what is going on with you? Why are you acting like this? Why are you so miserable? We are in Las Vegas. We're supposed to be celebrating me being on papers. Okay, why are you like this? So Clint, of course, you know, he's feeling conflicted because he wants to tell Tracy about Stephanie, but he don't know how she's going to react. Okay, well, we're about to find out because Tracy and Clint take a couple's selfie. Now, while they was taking a couple's selfie, okay, Stephanie texts And honey, when I tell you let the comedy ensue. Now let me get this straight, friends. Now this whole time we ain't heard nothing about this mysterious Stephanie, okay, until last week. But this week you want us to believe, we producers, Life After Lockup producers, that while they are taking a couple selfie, Stephanie just so happened to text Clint. You want us to believe that producers a lie, and I don't care who tell it. Now you know the minute they was getting ready to take this little couple selfie, that the producers was back there saying, go ahead, Stephanie. Go ahead, Stephanie. Send it now. Send the text now. Red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert. I don't buy it. Okay. I don't buy it. So, of course, Tracy was like, who is that? Who is that? Who is that texting you? Who is that sexting you? Who you been sexting with? Here's Clint. Okay, he's done come on. Now here's Clint. And now let's just get to the room. Let's just get to the room. Now what type of motel was that, y'all? Was that a Days Inn, Hookerville, Trucker motel? What was that? So anyway, they at the motel. And Clint becomes unglued. Tracy said, who is it? Who is it? Okay, we're going to talk about this. Okay, I don't even want to talk to you right now. I am done. I am done. I don't want to talk to you. Who is she, Clint? Who is she? Honey, Tracy was going from here to there, to there, to there, to here, to there. Honey, she was all over the place. Clint running behind her. Okay, looking like who done it, what for. Honey, he looked like he was walking through one of those little pumpkin patch mazes. He didn't know what was going on. So Tracy said, I'm going into this room. You bet not follow me. So Tracy locks the door. Clint proceeds to kick this door. Y'all, he done put holes all up in that door, damaging motel property, all doing this while having on the neck rest. Lord have mercy. Y'all, I laughed. I had tears going down my face. Clint has yet to take off that neck rest, but while he was on the plane, he doing all this screaming and yelling, foaming at the mouth, damaging people's property, kicking doors, all with the neck rest on. Child, I tell you, Clint is a special kind of person. All right? Now, let me tell y'all something. They are at a motel causing all types of disturbances, damaging property. Now, if the cops don't show up next week, I know something. You mean to tell me all those people that's in the other rooms didn't hear this? Okay? They did not hear the screaming and the yelling and the kicking of the doors. And ain't nobody called the police. Oh, okay. All right. So, we will see how Clint's tantrum. Okay, so next week we will see how Clint's tantrum turns out. Child, what a mess. I want to know who this Stephanie is. That's what I want to know. But anyway, guys, that is it. My mouth is dry. All right. It was a good episode. All right. So, y'all know the drill. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next week, friends, bye.